Okay, we're back for episode 18 with our special guest, NF's version of John Wick, and Bob Ross mixed. MadKujo. I am Jay Sons as always. I am a little low energy right now, but I'm sure I'll perk up eventually. But as always, hi. I'm me.
Hi,
Oh,
I'm MadKujo.
that's Daddy. That's Cujo. I'll figure out the pointing thing eventually. Don't worry about it.
I'm over here.
Yeah, we'll get there. But as I said, we're on episode 18 of the Nameless Family Quickcast. As I already stated, we have our John Ross, Bob Wick, whatever you want to call him, MadKujo here. And as always, our first question we're going to ask is, who are you and how did you come up with your Twitch handle?
Okay, well, my name is Cody. I do allow people to call me that. A lot of people call me that in the streams and stuff like that. MadKujo actually started back in the 90s when I made my first AOL screen name. The rule I had in my head was I wanted a name that didn't have any of the numbers. I always thought that was obnoxious. So I had just happened to have seen Cujo, the movie Cujo. So I was messing with it till I found one. MadKujo at AOL.com was my very first email address. And it kind of stuck as my gamer tag ever since. So it's kind of interesting just because it's been there for so long, but I don't have like a super interesting story that tied me to it. So,
does anybody else picture him as an M4DKUJ0 type of person? I think so. Maybe. Nah, we'll go regular MadKujo. But Cujo was an awesome movie, and you won't like him when he's mad.
That's right. Luckily, I don't get mad very easily. It's not a very good representation of my whole vibe, but
right. we're not going to gimmick and finish the Hulk here, but you won't like him when he's mad. Okay, we'll just put it that way. All right. It's all yours.
That's fair.
It's so hard to wave with my hand right now.
Do the princess wave.
I can't do that with this one.
There you go. You just did it. Just go like this.
I can't. It doesn't twist. It hurts. Real quick, guys. Please stay tuned till the end. We will be. I'll be taking down names as we go through all these questions, and we will have a game giveaway at the end. We will spin the wheel, and you will pick a game based on. I think you said 5.
Set 5 and under.
Set 5 and down. So set 1 through 5 from Sarkot's game list.
Yes. And Yeto, if you have a question for Cujo, save that for the end, and then we will get that to him. Just remember it so you don't forget it, because I'm sure it's a good one.
I'm looking forward to it.
Also,
and Reed wants you to know he's here for you, Cujo. He's here.
And any questions
Reed's
you have,
always here for me.
If you guys post them in chat, we'll take note of them and we'll ask them at the end.
That is true. So you can post your question now if you would like in Yeto, but we'll not get to it till the very end. So. All right, Daddy. Question 2 is all on you. And I
Good job.
See, you're doing good, Jay. You're doing good.
I try.
So, what got you interested in gaming, streaming, and art?
Well, I've been a gamer since I was a kid, man. I playing on the NES when we first got that. I used to love playing some games back at the, Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, Battletoads.
That was a good
Ninja
one.
Ninja Turtles. I loved all of them. Zelda, the old Zelda games. I used to love those as well.
Final Fantasy.
I did enjoy Final Fantasy VII. I'll say that. But all kinds of different games I always enjoyed as a kid. I actually didn't get into art until much later in life. In fact, it's been about, August of 2018 was when I first started, drawing for the first time to try and get better at art. So now, since then, I've been, drawing nonstop like an insane person. But I actually hadn't done art for a super long time. I always enjoyed it, but it just wasn't something I believed I'd be able to do until much more recently. So,
fair enough. And for the record, I still play those regular Nintendo games.
oh, they can be super fun to go back on. Not everything holds up, but the best ones do. The best ones do hold up. A good game's a good game. I believe that.
We actually have a copy, like it's a black cartridge of a custom Zelda game.
Oh wow!
And
for what system?
NES.
Oh, for the NES.
Mm-hmm.
I remember we had the gold cartridge one.
Yep, that was a Link to the Past, I believe.
Yeah, which was my favorite one. I loved Link to the Past.
And I have to admit, I still do have the MS-DOS version of Oregon's Trail.
There you go.
Yeah, I still play that too.
Pool of
and
Radiance.
Corvulus, if you don't stop, okay? Stop. Okay. Question
I hear
3.
you echoing.
What?
You're echoing when you yell.
Oh, okay. Question 3 is: what do you think of the Nameless family, and what does it mean to you?
This is what the third team I've joined, and this has definitely been the one where I've had, and I'm not just like joined because I had a friend in it. I've made friends while being in it and grown connections with other streamers and stuff. People I barely know, when they see I needed help with stuff, have stepped up to say, hey, I'll walk you through that and help you get set up. It's been fantastic. So more than any other experience I've had with teams, this one has been very accepting, and people really are looking for a chance to help each other out. And that's why I wanted to step up and be part of the art team as well. I don't usually do art for free, but you know, that's everybody's been helping me out here, and I'd be happy to share what I can do as well. So
your logo down there, you did that, correct?
Yeah, yep. I
Beautiful
did that logo.
sample of your work. Thank
you. It actually came out much more Disney styled than I intended. That wasn't on purpose. I wasn't trying to make it look like Zeus from the Disney movie there, but I do like it. The Disney eyes definitely.
Emperor's New Groove. It's the Emperor's New Groove right there.
Oh, is that what it is?
It's a mix between that and Zeus from Hercules.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of people, when I draw logos, ask about like drawing something like that, and I'm like, you don't understand how many iterations my own logo went through. Like, if you want to wait like months and months and months, that thing went through about 40 different iterations before I landed on that shape. So it's a little intense to get to that point, but that's the one that I was going to use, so I kept working on it forever.
Well, when dealing with art, it is a Herculean effort.
Right. Yeah, you can keep working forever. It's a bottomless pit if you want to jump into perfecting something sometimes.
I see what you did there, Daddy. I see what you did there with the Herculean effort. I see you. Uh-huh.
Not gonna deny it.
Uh-huh. 4 is on you.
So what would be your favorite memory from gaming or art?
That's a tough question. For art, I don't know. I guess my favorite memory from art was the first time somebody, while I was at work, I worked at a call center job at the time, because I would just sit there and just draw all day long while I was on the phones, and somebody asked me if they could buy a drawing from me, and that was amazing. It was something that I expected not to be able to experience until like 5 years into working on it, and this was like 8 months, and so I was like, oh my gosh, this is happening. So that was obviously a big moment in art. Was I drew a very strange image for somebody that they wanted. It wasn't not safe for work or anything like that. It was but it was a weird like Mickey Mouse like crossover picture with Mickey Mouse and Galactus from Marvel Comics and stuff like that. It was very strange, but I got paid for that drawing, and that was super exciting. Obviously, as far as memories from games, I played World of Warcraft for a lot of time, but most specifically when we played, my parents. When me and my brother went to college and stuff, my parents were playing, my sister was playing. We would all still have our game nights together where we would get on and play Battlegrounds together and play the game together. And that honestly was probably one of the most interesting and fun times that I've had playing video games, was when we were all playing like competitive Battlegrounds and stuff together on World of Warcraft.
Family and video games, how can you go wrong?
Absolutely. That's what Nameless Family is about, right?
100%. I think the last time I played a video game with either one of my parents was probably Sega Dreamcast. I played baseball with my father. That was about it.
No.
Final Fantasy 14 with my mother. And WoW.
There you go. Oh, that was also in World of Warcraft?
We played
cool.
we played WoW together along with my dad and my idiot brother, and and she now plays Final Fantasy 14 with me.
Gotcha. Sweet.
As long as the idiot brother's okay with it. What were your hopes or aspirations for your stream when you started out?
Honestly, when I first started, again, that was a long time ago. I started and did the stream for a while, did it very wrong at first, then took a long break and started back from where I left off. But when I first started, it really was just, hey, I'm getting pretty good at this World of Warcraft thing. And I'd seen some other people do like arena carries and stuff like that. And I was like, I bet I could do this. So I started doing arena carries on stream, and very quickly was growing following, not really. And when I say I did it wrong, I mean that's all I did. Was if you came in and followed, I would win 10 games for you. And then people would come in, hit the follow button, get their free wins, and leave. And I never had any community. I had a big follow number, but I didn't have a real community, and I wish I'd known that. But yeah, but when I started, it was just, hey, I'm getting good at this game. I bet I could do this. When I came back, when I kind of came back to Twitch, it was more about I'm really loving doing this art stuff. I wanted to get into the digital art, and this was a way to kind of get my work in front of people more, and also pressure me to do the work. Sometimes I'll hop on stream just because it makes me accountable to getting to work on stuff, and to not be as nervous about starting a project, right? Because I feel like I've got to exude some confidence while I'm just jumping into something on stream. So it's kind of been a tool for art since I've come back.
It's a good motivator.
Indeed.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Now, Daddy's been asking you one of the hardest questions you're going to have to answer tonight. So I hope you're ready.
Uh-oh.
Who is your favorite streamer?
My favorite streamer. There's actually an art group. It's two guys. It's called Drawslaw. If you haven't seen them, they're amazing. They're two guys. It's very clear that these two have been friends forever. Brody and Andrew. They've been friends for a very long time, and that comes through very clearly. They're hilarious. They do voices and skits, and they draw, and they do art similar to what I do on my art stream, as they do like art challenges almost. People will give them random stuff to just draw right in front of them, and they're, again, fantastic artists, and just great entertainers. If there's any stream that I can think of that like I'd like my stream to grow into being more like this, that would be the goal. So my favorite stream is Drawslaw.
Well, funny enough, and the next question we're going to ask kind of ties into what you just said. It was, are there any people or streamers that have influenced you to be the streamer that you are today? So obviously, you just mentioned them and how you want to kind of mold your stream after what they do. But is there anybody else out there?
That's absolutely true. When I first started, probably one of the first influences I had was a World of Warcraft streamer who was really big back in the day. I assume he's still big. I haven't seen him in a long time, but Swifty.
Yep.
I used to like Swifty. I used to like how it kind of struck me how different even like YouTube or any other form of entertainment is compared to streaming, right? The idea of letting somebody into your space and that being more genuine, where if my dog comes in and jumps on my lap, I just pick her up and we say hi and I give her a treat, and that's part of the show, right? That vulnerability and that realism of, hey, you're in my home right now, is part of what draws people in as far as watching streams. And him doing, of course, he went to an extreme. I don't know if everybody knows this. He would actually put cameras all around his house, right? Minus like the bathrooms. You could just watch who was in his house at all times. And it was such a revealing thing. I was like, that's something you couldn't do in any other form of entertainment. So that did draw me toward streaming and gave me kind of an understanding of like, when somebody's talking in the background, I don't want it to interrupt my stream, but you're in my home too. So that's part of it as well. And I think that's a charm to streaming that you don't want to completely knock out. So that as far as like one of my earlier ones, and of course Dross Law as well, more when I think of it from the artist perspective.
Fair enough. And keep in mind, putting cameras around your house is a good thing. But if you forget to turn them off, it could be a very bad thing.
Right. It's a big risk as a streamer. It could get you in a lot of trouble.
Yeah. They've got lovely USB strips that you can just push a button and turn them on and off.
Yeah, there you go.
And they're cheap.
Probably shouldn't use the word strips right now.
Not going to comment because you already know.
It's true. Okay. Oh, yours, Daddy.
What would be your favorite game of all time? Or games?
All right. So, my favorite game that I've played, as far as the most enjoyment, again, would probably have to be World of Warcraft. I don't think there's any game that I've enjoyed as much as I enjoyed it in the most that I enjoyed it, as World of Warcraft. That being said, my absolute favorite game to play now, and what I believe to be genuinely just a better game, is Minecraft. I think Minecraft is the best game I've played as far as actually how good it is. So
that's a game I can
Vanilla
never
or
stream
modded?
again.
I play pretty much strictly vanilla at this point.
Fair enough. I used to play Minecraft a decent amount, but I got bored of vanilla, and then modded was just, I don't know.
You know what it is? I don't think I'd enjoy vanilla that much playing solo, like single player. I run a server. Everybody on the server is a content creator. We're making content together. We've got, builds we work on together and stuff. And that it's just a really, again, another reason to have a community and a family. Casual Craft has been fantastic, and I love it. That's actually where Reed is from.
Casual Craft Gang, as he has stated. So,
yep.
We don't condone gang activity. I'm just kidding. You're fine. You're fine. Let's see. We'll do favorite movie and or TV show from past and present.
That might be the toughest one for me.
And include Netflix or Hulu or whatever, just as long as it's any type of show or movie.
Okay, it includes streaming services and all that.
Yeah.
I feel like if you asked me on different days, I'd come up with different things, to be honest. I think recently, I think The Good Place was just one of the best shows I'd seen. I really, really loved The Good Place, so I think I'd go with that as my favorite show.
Okay. Any movie?
Let's see. Favorite movie? I'm going to go with the Spider-Verse. Into the Spider-Verse, I thought was, I'm a huge Spider-Man fan. I've always been very picky about watching Spider-Man movies and picking them apart. I feel like that movie was just about perfect as far as telling a story and keeping it about the right things and letting you really get into the mindset of the character of Spider-Man. So,
Fair enough. Bonus question: Tobey Maguire or Tom Holland?
oh, okay. All right, you're gonna get my rant now. Oh shoot. Oh, you did it. Okay. Short answer: Tom Holland. And the reason is, I think Tom Holland was a good Peter Parker and a good Spider-Man, whereas Tobey Maguire was a really good Peter Parker, but not a great Spider-Man as far as the attitude and the portrayal. Both better than Andrew Garfield, who was a good Spider-Man and a terrible Peter Parker.
I'll agree. I'll 100% agree. Sorry to trigger the rant, but
No, you're good.
when you hear Spider-Man, you gotta,
No, I just had a panic mode. I was like, okay, how do I get the cliff notes of my answer to this real quick? I gotta shorten this.
Yep. All right, Eddie. Number 10's on you.
So I've got something really, really, really quick for Rival Girl. Let's see if it'll do it.
Ew.
Yep, it did it.
Let's see. Where did we leave off?
Number 10.
What would be your favorite game to play or thing to draw?
My favorite game to play right now is Minecraft. I really don't have any of the games that I enjoy quite as much as playing Minecraft with my group there. I do love playing just new games I haven't played before, but Minecraft would probably be my favorite game to play. As far as drawing, as far as like cute cartoony stuff, pretty much anything cartoony and expressive. I like to do that kind of art as my favorite. I can definitely cross over to different styles, but that's the most fun to me.
Fair enough. Cartoony and Minecraft.
Cartoony and Minecraft.
So that means Bob Wick over here is gonna come out with a Minecraft comic strip.
There you go. Minecraft comics. It's coming.
Real
You
quick,
heard it here first.
it's hard for me
Casual
to
Craft
reply to
Comics.
it.
There you go.
It's hard for me to reply to it, but Xander, I got your DM. I will take care of that.
What do you think of that? Casual Craft Comics.
There you go.
There's an idea.
I'm sure they'll be talking to me about it. So.
All right, we got what feeling do you hope people have after watching your stream, or if they have to leave midstream? What do you hope they feel, either staying to the end or leaving midway through?
I think either way. I mean, the truth of the matter is, it definitely doesn't bother me if people got to go. But I hope that they, especially right now during COVID and stuff like that, I hope that they feel that connection, because really that's all I want from it. Is I'm an outgoing person who very much misses meeting new people and talking to new people in person. It's something I've always wanted, and part of wanting to stream drawing is that's the worst part of drawing stuff, is that I'm by myself. And I want to share that with people. I want to share my thoughts and conversations with people. And I hope that, as much as it is nice for me for people to come into my stream and get to know me and I get to know them and connect with them, as it very, very much has been the case lately, growing in like the past 4 or 5 months, I've gotten to meet a lot of people I really, really enjoy. I hope that that's true, not just for me, but for each other. And we are creating these connections together. I think that's great, and especially right now. So,
Fair enough.
Oh, crikey.
Lasting impressions. What happened?
I'm updating stuff while listening, and
What
I
about question answering?
Yeah, that too. 12, right?
Yeah.
Okay, this one gets me. So what are you looking forward to for the rest of the year and possibly next year?
All right. I mean, for the rest of this year and possibly next year, I mean, I certainly hope we get through the COVID stuff and can get back out and meeting people in person. I do think even no matter what, that's still something that's going to be missed. We can do what we can to mitigate in the meantime, but personally, I live up in Indiana, and my family all lives in Florida. The only times I have gotten to see them in this past year was for emergency stuff that hasn't been super fun. So obviously, I'm looking forward to that not being our reality that we're stuck in. And then as far as streaming, man, again, the past 4 to 5 months have been fantastic, been growing. And not just those numbers, because I learned the hard way that those numbers really don't matter. It's the people. Been meeting more and more people and finding more and more support, and it's just been wonderful. So that growth and getting the chance to challenge myself and grow as an artist, that's what I'm looking forward to the most. And just continuing to see that grow and get to pursue what I'm passionate about. So.
Speaking of things, you're in Indiana. Hello, neighbor. I'm in Illinois.
Oh, hi. Maybe we can hang out sometime once COVID's over.
And we can pick up Corvulus along the way.
There you go.
So now, the floor is yours real quick, because what we're giving you the chance to do right now is to shout out anyone, NF, non-NF, friend, foe, whatever you want to do. The time is yours. Shout out anyone and everyone that you choose to right now.
All right. I do want to shout out everybody from Casual Craft. I want to shout out Reed_NWG. He helps me. He runs Casual Craft with me. We kind of have run that together. Cartmel. I want to shout out Raging Renee, who's recently joined Casual Craft. She's also an NF member, an NF family member, recently as well. Sykes, Some Nomad 42, and then I also want to shout out my art group. I haven't really talked about that much, but we recently are changing the name. It used to be Art Vengers, and now we're going to be called Drawberry Jam. But every Thursday night I do an art stream with other fantastic artists, and we chat and hang out and jam together and do like art challenges together, and it's super fun. So Gamer Gwyn is part of it. Blood Fury Art. Let's see. Pull up the list here real quick. Let's see there. I want to shout out Bossing 505. I'd also like to shout out a friend of mine who plays primarily World of Warcraft. Her name is Astralyn. She's actually become a streamer very recently. She's doing fantastic. Her and her sister stream together. And of course, I want to shout out once again the boys from Drawslaw. They're fantastic. Again, if you can check them out, you're only doing yourself a boon. They're amazing to watch. So that's gonna pretty much do it for my shout outs there.
Fair enough.
Oh, I guess I don't know if he needs a shout out in any way whatsoever, but I actually joined NF because I made a friend named Sarkoth, and he's amazing. I know everybody in NF already knows this. Sarkoth is great, so I appreciate him so much. He's given me some great advice and growth and stuff like that. He's helped me out along the way, and I appreciate him very much. And also, guy's just a baller streamer, just very, very good. So,
Commander Spreadsheets.
I was going to say, did you hear that, Commander Spreadsheets?
Miss Kujo says, wow, yeah, that's everyone important in your life.
Ooh, you missed the biggest one.
Well, I'm not shouting out my wife's stream because she's not a streamer. But yes, a shout out to my wife. She's cooler than all of you. So
And Sarkov
I'm
says
okay
loud and
with
clear,
that.
check is in the mail. So apparently you have a check coming in the mail from Sarkov for those kind words. Be ready
Sweet.
to catch it as soon as possible.
Rolling in it.
All right, Daddy, 14's yours.
If you could go back in the Wayback Machine, so when you started streaming and give yourself advice, what advice would you give to yourself?
I mean, probably a lot of things. I learned a lot along the way. But again, probably the main thing would be not to let those numbers of who's watching bother me or be the reason I'm doing it. With each stream that I meet one new person and we get to talking and messaging or they show back up and say something kind or offer advice that's helpful. Those are the things. Those are the moments that have mattered, and not the follow number, not the trying to get to affiliate or anything like that. Really, that's so far secondary to building the community that I'm trying to build and have been building so far. So that just to try and like impart that community feel and opportunity is so much more important. So
Follows are important, but not as important as having fun and meeting the right people. So keep that in mind. Anybody that's watching this, if it's planning the streaming, or anybody that's wondering what the hell's going on with their streams, quality over quantity. Listen, I'm okay. I'm there.
And to secondly on that, to definitely have a bubbling pizza behind you while you're streaming is. I have realized as of today that is just the best thing to do. Whoever could come up with that kind of idea is a genius. So
this is an NFQC exclusive. The pizza will not be anywhere else but here.
Oh well, you guys better keep coming back here if you want to see that.
And just for special you guys, just to piss you guys off, banana
pizza.
There you go, banana. And for the certain people that just want to see it,
Corbulus.
Now you're happy, okay?
Yes.
There you go. There's your damn pineapple. If I can click it.
They can't see
There's
it.
Your pineapple.
Hang on.
It.
There you go.
Okay, so now you can't say nothing. There's your damn pineapple on a pizza, okay? So zip it. All right? God.
Stop it, Corbulus.
He's sending you stuff too?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's been sending it to me the whole time. That's why he said stop it. What is your stream schedule so anybody who's watching that is not following you can come and check you out?
Currently, I stream most nights. It's Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And I do different things different nights. On Mondays, I do kind of like I have a new game I'm going through each Monday. Right now, I'm going through Undertale. After that, I think I'm going to be doing a Nuzlocke challenge on Pokemon Sword and Shield, and we'll vote going forward. Tuesday nights I do Casual Craft. Thursday nights I do my art stream that'll be Strawberry Jam, and then Saturday I usually do some more either art or Casual Craft. So 8 p.m. most nights except Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays.
I have people trying to sabotage me in my DMs right now. So to everybody sending me stuff. Okay. All right, that's for you. All right.
I feel left out.
Don't worry about it. Okay, guys. So everybody in chat, we're turning it over to you now. You see his Twitch, you see his Twitter. Drop him follows on both if you haven't. But right now, the time is yours, chat. Type up any questions you have for Bob Wick or John Ross or MadKujo, whatever you want to call him.
MadKujo Wick.
MadKujo Wick.
Mad Bob Wick.
Mad Bob Wick.
Or John Ross Kujo. Either way, whatever. We'll call it. Whatever you want to call it. We'll give it. We're not picky. But any questions you have right now could be anything, as long as he's comfortable answering. You can ask it. So if we do not ask it right away, we will copy it down and ask him as it is. But first questions come up, we're going to try to run them as fast as we can so we can be on track, but sometimes we get backed up and we'll just write them down. But so, chat, it's your time. Start spitting out some questions. Let's see what you got.
Bring on the questions, guys.
Cartmel says, do you really like me, or did you only shout me out because I was here?
To be fair, Cartmel, I didn't even look at the chat to make sure you were here. I pulled up Discord to list off the people from the Discord there. So, fact is, I've fallen deeply in love with you, and I don't know how to express it.
Oh, I think I'm gonna vomit a rainbow.
I think a ring will help for sure. Coventry says, do you have a favorite artist, past or present, or art piece?
Yes. My favorite artist, probably the guy that got me into art. There's actually a guy that worked next to me when I was working in that call center that I mentioned. A guy named Mitchell Caver. And if you don't mind, I want to go grab the framed picture I have that he did for me.
Go for it.
I'll be right back.
Sure, go for it. Oh, shit. They're sending Daddy stuff now.
Thanks,
All right,
Elaine.
Kat.
I needed that after the night I've had.
Did she send you the one that says bitch at the end, too? Anyway, chat, start asking some questions so we can get some nice questions here.
So this is two different pieces that he drew. This is done in watercolor and marker here. This is all done in ink and pencil here. It's a picture of Hanzo from Overwatch. Original piece from Mitchell Caver.
That is beautiful.
That is 100% legit. That's what's up. Even though I hate Hanzo mains. That's right, I said it. Don't like it. Too bad. All right, we got a question from KBPB1 Gaming. Says, do you have a price list for your artwork?
I do. Hit me up on Discord. I'll send it to you.
There you go. What is going on right now, Daddy? Are they flooding you now too?
After the night I've had, I needed that.
Okay. If it's the one that Elaine sent me, I laughed out loud at that. Okay, good. Anyway, let's see. Favorite food.
My favorite food has always been macaroni and cheese. That's a favorite of mine.
Ooh, Elaine's got a good one.
You want to ask it?
Do you prefer pencil, ink, or digital drawing? Or I should say charcoal.
That's tough to say. Well, it's definitely one of those three: pencil, ink, or digital drawing. I'm going to be honest. I've fallen in love with digital drawing, but there's something about sketching with a pencil still that is just.
There are things.
It connects to my soul a little bit.
There are things you can do
sketch
with charcoal that you can't do with a digital pen.
No, that's fair. I just have never really done much with charcoal in order to say that, and I believe that that's true. I believe that that's true for a lot of mediums as well. I think watercolor looks amazing, but I never really got into it. I think for me, sketching with a pencil is probably my most, like, if I'm drawing for me time, that's what I enjoy.
Devils, you're going to hell.
In a handbasket.
Yes, and Dilly wants to know, macaroni and cheese, the box kind or homemade?
Okay, well, obviously, I definitely prefer homemade, but I don't argue about box kind. That's the craft or whatever. It's all good. I like it all.
All right. Reed wants to know how you have such a majestic beard.
Superior genes. Also, my wife makes homemade all-natural soaps and beard products, so also that.
Business plug.
LeBlanc soaps on Etsy, by the way.
Permitted.
I will say this. We have some dirty people in chat right now.
Yeah, I believe that.
Just
dirty
don't get
people.
pocket apart.
Dirty people, hit us up. We got some soap for you.
They need some soap because they are being dirty right now.
Well, Better take care of that.
Yep. Elaine says, do you have any goals set as far as your streaming life goes?
I mean, I have like my follow goals or anything like that, but like that's not in my own mind. That's not huge, important goals. I just want to keep growing, and again, it's about the growth of that community, and it doesn't have to be fast. It doesn't have to be numbers. It just has to be. I just want to keep doing it and keep being able to do it. So,
fair enough. Favorite music?
oh gosh, that's going to be a different thing on different days. I'm going to go with right now. My favorite like band out there would probably be like AJR. So,
all right. Go-to song whenever you're feeling either sad, happy, whatever. Any song you can listen to, any type of mood you're in, just rock out to it. Well, not rock out because it might not be rock, but you know what I mean.
right. No, I get that. I mean, I can always listen to some Queen. My favorite song is "Somebody to Love" by Queen. So
there you go. I was gonna say life theme song.
No, my wife makes a good point there. Number one goal: to build the gaming chair that's in pieces on my floor that I have not built yet. That I haven't put together.
Blasphemy!
There
Blasphemy!
you go. That's the number one goal right now. Well, to be fair, the ring light is brand new. I just moved my new computer into a new space. I have been doing things. It's not like it's just been sitting there and I've been doing nothing. Got a brand new ring light, new computer. Set this up in a different room than I used to be in, so I could have the green screen behind me, which is also new. So,
speaking of which, I need to annoy you two with a sound. Give me just a minute, guys.
Annoy me with a sound. I don't hear anything.
Biscuit's here.
I don't hear anything, but okay.
There we go.
So yeah, I think we need to start. I think we need to add that question to our questions. Like, what would the person's theme song be? I think that would be a fun thing.
What would a person's theme song be?
Yeah, what would your theme song be if you were gonna enter a room, or if you were a wrestler, or whatever, you were coming out? What would your theme song be?
Okay, so I actually was a high school and collegiate wrestler, and my song that I always played before every single match was "Down with Sickness," which of course was most people's at that time. I'm not saying I was being original, but that's what I listened to before every match.
It was either that or "Here Comes the Boom," right?
Right, "Here Comes the Boom" is also good for getting hyped up, I guess.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Hoping for a Backstreet Jam. I mean,
hey, I'm not against a Backstreet Jam. I'm not hating on it.
I can't remember if it was Backstreet Boys or 98 Degrees,
bops,
but I saw
baby.
it before they were like big.
Because he wants it that way.
Eye of the Tiger was more of a workout song than a pre-match song. I don't know why there was a difference, but there was.
Not touching
Remember
it.
that. It was a Backstreet Jam because he wants it that way.
Yeah.
Bob, I don't know about that one, Renee.
We're not going with Hanson, honey. No.
I don't know about Hanson.
Of course, Renee would be the one to cross the line. Of course.
Wait, I thought Renee was all 80s. The hell you bring up the Hanson brothers for?
Right.
What the hell?
Right. Exposed.
Silverchair Hanson.
I think you're giving Hanson a little too much credit. I think you need to bring him even lower than that. There you go. That's about right. Maybe
I can't reach to my toes.
Head, shoulders, knees, and toes.
Dude, I'd fall over. I already fell once today.
404error.exe is not working right now because people are blowing up my DMs.
Good job, guys.
Y'all are bad. Y'all are bad, okay? Jesus. Anybody have any more questions for Kujo here before we do the giveaway and raid a person of Kujo's choosing? And then I could join Discord and yell at some people?
I didn't do it. It was broke when I got here.
Carmen wants. When are you logging back onto the server?
Probably once we're done here, man.
There you go.
We
Okay.
promise to not keep him 2 hours after the podcast. We've been known to do this.
No, Dilly. No, Dilly. No one touched my no-no spot.
And I'm sorry, Dilly. Yes, we got the host, but I do not have an alert screen up here. I might add one. Let me talk to the council about that.
If you could only pick one game to play, which would it be? I'm assuming Minecraft.
Yeah. If I had to pick one game, like I can't play any other games for the future, Minecraft offers the most variety for me. I can do too many things in it. So, yeah, I definitely. Are you going to finish your commissions? I'm going to be honest, man. I get commissions faster than I finish them. Hopefully, I never finish my commission list the rest of my life.
Good call.
That's a good goal.
Okay, you know what? I'm getting double teamed here because I have Corbulus and that group sending me stuff, and I have Elaine and Devil sending me stuff. Y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop, okay? Jesus Christ. Y'all. No. I'm ignoring every DM for the rest of the time.
I like that last one, Elaine. I like that last one.
Y'all are wrong. Y'all are seriously wrong.
And this
Anyway.
is what NF is.
Yes, this is legit family. What we're doing is legit family stuff.
Right.
And
I didn't shout out somebody earlier, and that's Vicious Biscuit. I've known the guy because he's been watching my stream for a while. He started streaming, and man, this guy's super fun to watch and hilarious. So I do want to throw another shout out for Vicious Biscuit. He's also on
definitely
the
have to go over there.
So, he's a hoot, man.
might see a nipple or two. Sign us up.
Oh yeah, that's
Triple
possible.
P. Triple P.
Oh yeah.
Pineapple pizza pasties.
Yeah, we'll have to link up about that because we got some pineapple pizza pasties coming out and on a T-shirt as well. So
Oh yeah.
Pineapple pizza pasties.
Yeah, t-shirt.
I don't know who that doesn't count as a demographic. That seems like that's just for everybody.
Anybody wants a sneak peek? Boom.
So.
There you go. I don't know how much of you could see. There's a sneak peek for you if you want to see it. There you go. There's your pineapple pizza taste. There you go. Okay. How about them pineapples?
Disclaimer: never let Daddy get bored and give her an idea.
True. All right. I'm assuming we have no questions for John Ross over here. So we're gonna go into giveaway. So everybody that has spoken up in chat, your name has been entered onto the, what is it, the Hench Kitty wheel or?
Yep,
what the
Hench
hell is
Kitty's
it?
helping us out.
Good luck, guys.
The Hench Kitty wheel, and we will spin it. You will see your name pop up, and if you win, you will be sent or actually the link will probably be posted up in the chat. It's Sarkov's game list, and it'll be Sarkov's game list, and you will get to choose from set 5 and under. So any game that's in set 5 and under, you are able to choose and win tonight. So you have a nice list of games to choose from. So just remember, set 5 and under.
It's a
This is
fluffy.
Snicket.
Ready?
This is Snicket, by the way. Yeah.
That's a cute baby. Floof butt.
Why the
All
long
right.
face? All right,
That's
Danny,
her when
ready?
she's happy.
That's her when she's
Yep.
happy.
Yeah.
Dragonfly, do you have Sarkov's game list handy on you?
I do.
Oh, okay, that works too. So, Daddy, when you're ready, take it away.
All right, we're gonna head on over to the Hench Kitty. Oh, her wheel disappeared. There it is. All right, and we gonna scroll up because there's a few names.
Oh, we can
All
actually
right.
see the names a lot better right down there.
Let's see who gets it. Sorry, I'm slightly medicated.
It's okay.
Ooh, that would be Renee.
Raging Renee. You have won yourself a game from Sarkov's game list. Set 5 and under.
Congratulations.
There you go. We got the link posted up there in chat. So you can just click that and choose whichever game you want, and it is all yours. Corby was saying rigged. Shut up, Corb.
Corb, if you or Sarkoff wanted it, would be rigged. Because I put
That is
Sark's
true.
name in there too.
That is true. I'm sorry, Corby. How are you even typing right now? Because you've been snoring the whole day. Anyway, so yeah, as always, at the end of every cast, we give our guest of honor the choice of which target we would like to annihilate. Invade with a raid. So, Kujo, do you have your choice?
Yeah, I'd like to raid Blood Fury Art.
Blood Fury Art. You got that, Daddy?
Blood Fury Art. He's an amazing artist. Again, part of my drawing team from Drawberry Jam.
I do give me one moment to add a raid message.
Right. So what kind of raid are we gonna hit him with today? We're gonna do we'll do Kujo raid. We're gonna do Kujo raid, I guess.
Kujo raid.
Yeah, we'll hit a Kujo raid. We'll hit it with a Kujo raid. NFQC raid. Why not? So, as always, guys, thank you for coming out. As always, who's next? Who's in 2 weeks, Daddy? Do we remember?
Une minute, s'il vous plaît.
I can check it since you're doing whatever.
Da.
I got it.
So do I. Crypt Girl cannot do the next one, so I need to pull somebody in.
Okay, so we don't have a guest for 2 weeks yet, but we will, because you know how we do. We will figure out our guest in 2 weeks. But once again, thank you all for coming out. I hope you had some fun tonight, because I know we sure did, except for the DMs that I got, because those were not fun. Okay, they were funny, I'm not going to lie. But still.
Yep.
Thank you guys for coming out. I am Jay Stuns.
Charm.
She is Daddy. See, I got the pointing. See?
There
you go. There's the Daddy. There's the Kujo. We wish you all good night.
Good night, guys.
Also, Charm, you're coming. Your turn is coming.
Okay, that's a good fix.
All right, guys.
Very... Oh God.
All right, guys. We will see you in 2 weeks. I will post up on Instagram who will be up next. So stay tuned. Good night, guys.